always just that accurate like defending.
I think it's like.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian. Come on. Happy Friday, folks. Finally, Jurrien Timber signs for Arsenal. One of the worst kept secrets in football. Probably, you know, the only one worse is Declan Rice. But it's another day where we finally signed another player. We started our summer transfer window with Kai Havertz. We've confirmed Timber. Hopefully, Declan Rice is confirmed to make this even better in terms of a Friday. One of the worst kept secrets, the Romanos, the Ornsteins, they said not to panic. God knows why there was a delay. Again, kind of jumping the gun a bit. But when you look at the gallery pictures, you know, considering the fact of Arsenal have just come back to London now, having been in Germany, when was this actually taken? So the media duty and the videos that you're all seeing in relation to Timber were done a long time ago. So we finally got him. Welcome, man. Welcome, the 22-year-old versatile defender. As you know, he can play centre-back and obviously right-back. As you can see there, he signs for Arsenal. Netherlands international Jurrien Timber has joined us from Ajax on a long-term contract. The 22-year-old defender was a key member of the Ajax team, where he made 121 senior appearances in all comps, winning 2 league titles and a Dutch Cup during his time with the Amsterdam side. Now, I love the guy. I've said it before in all my vids. Declan Rice, I'm gassed about it. Again, I'm not saying he's the best ever, but I think just purely because it signals intent from Mikel Arteta and Arsenal, and I think he transforms our midfield, and or better yet, elevates it. I have said I think people are sleeping on Timber. You know, Timber is a great player to compete with Benjamin White and Saliba. Hopefully that raises their game. Obviously, he's 22 years of age. He has 121 senior appearances. He's won 2 league titles and a Dutch Cup. So that tells you he's been in them high pressure environments, and he firmly fits in with the model of what we're doing. You know, the Declan Rices, the Timbers, you know, obviously Kai Havertz now as well, Odegaard, Ramsdale, big personalities, young players with a fair amount of experience beyond their years, people. Big him up really and truly. So yeah, he joins Arsenal. We're finally happy to have him, really. Edu has said, we are very happy to bring Timber to Arsenal. He is a player that we have admired for a long time. So it's a credit to everyone in our team that we made this happen. Timber is a young, talented international player who fits our vision of competing with a young, strong squad. I know Jared cannot wait to get started, and we're really hoping that he'll be a great success for many years. The gaffer, Mikel Arteta, we're really excited that Jurrien has joined us. He's a versatile young defender. Second time we've heard versatile now, who will fit into our system and provide our squad with so much added quality. He's a young player, but has already achieved so much, and obviously winning 3 trophies, 2 leagues and a Dutch Cup, that should whet your appetite to do it more. With us being in the Champions League, you know, hoping to compete in the Premier League and being in the domestic cups. He's experienced what it's like to go on a major international tournament on more than one occasion, as well as the trophies he's won with Ajax. We look forward to welcoming and integrating Terry into the squad. He will wear the number 12. Now, I'm happy because he's a centre-back by trade, able to play right-back, can play in a back 4, can play in a back 3. Very good level of passing, very strong ball carrier, very good defender. Undoubtedly, at 22 years of age, there's a lot of scope to improve, but he ties into what we're doing. He's nowhere near his peak, and he'll get better with every game. Obviously, I don't want to sell him, but that carries resale value, and in a nice way, it's good and bad news for Benjamin White and Saliba, 2 very talented young players in their own right. Because if I'm Timber, gas to sign for Arsenal, move to London, exciting project, wavy manager in Arteta, but I want to play games. Now, I'd imagine Ben White starts the season, but if I'm Timber, if I play centre-back or if I play right-back, I don't care. Saliba, Benjamin White, I'm taking your place. If I'm Saliba and Benjamin White, Saliba who signed a new deal, Benjamin White who there's talk of a new deal, Timber, forget all of that. You're not taking my place. Maybe the manager has to try something else. Obviously, if he comes in, you know, whoever plays out of the 3, that means by default, someone's going to have to be just a squad member for an occasion, as we saw last season. Unfortunately, with Rob Holding and at the beginning of Kyrgios stage, they kind of struggled really, and Timber has to adapt to the league and things. But if you can't raise the curtains of this team, I'm not saying Timber or Rice can't, make sure we don't drop off. And, you know, where you look at our defense, we've got fantastic options now. Timber, Declan Rice can fill in at centre back, even though you want him in midfield if push comes to shove. So asterisk next to Declan Rice, Timber, Saliba, White, Tomiyasu can play across the back 3. Obviously, you've got Mr. Gabriel Kyrgios looking better and better with every game he plays. Obviously, hopefully, we remain to have Kieran Tierney, but we need defensive options. We need to get defence and the midfield, the centre of the park, spot on this season. If we could, a winger and maybe another striker wouldn't go amiss. Don't forget to smash the like button and let me know your thoughts on signing Timber. Ajax have confirmed confirmed that Arsenal and Ajax have reached an agreement on the transfer of Timber. The Ajax contract of the defender ran until 2025. Ajax and the English club agreed on a 40 million transfer fee. That amount can increase to 45 million through variables. So yeah, big up to Ajax for developing him. Credit to Ajax. Thank you for selling him to us. And let's hope he can do all right, man, really and truly. Again, he's got a wealth of experience. He's played 100 times for Ajax. Again, Ajax is a big club. There's a wealth of experience. As you can see here, 121 appearances in all competitions, 6 goals and 4 assists a match, 85 Eredivisie appearances, people. And I think he made his debut under Ten Hag in 2020 at 18 years of age. So he's got a firm grounding of experience. So there's still a lot to improve. He's going to have to, become more of a leader. Again, he had a good partnership, I believe, with Martinez, who went to Man United before he did. Obviously, he's played in the back three for Ajax, so there's scope to improve across the tactical front in terms of your leadership qualities. But he's got a good, solid foundation, and you see what Mikel Arteta has done for some players who aren't necessarily young, but primarily young players. Ramsdale, White, Saka, Martinelli, Odegaard, so on and so forth. Smith Rowe, they're going from strength to strength. Eddie Nketiah, even though he has a marginalised role, has improved a tenfold at this football club. I've always been a fan of Arsenal. I don't know if that's PR, but big him up, people. Apparently, he wanted to be in Ajax's first team and then leave for England or Spain. The man himself said, it was because of my brothers. They were always Arsenal fans, and I just love seeing Arsenal play. They had big players, the way they played, the style. I just love the club. I had this from a young age, but my brothers kind of put that into me. I liked watching Robin van Persie. I mean, you can't say them names there around these parts. You can say Henry as much. What? No Dennis Bergkamp plug? No. Nonetheless, he said they were his favorite players. So what, did you want to be a striker? I wanted to be a striker, and then I found myself being a Sunday League fullback. Such is life. Let me know your thoughts. There are a couple of players who came here from Ajax, but there have not been a lot. So I think it's special to be here as an Ajax player. I mean, Ajax, Arsenal, historically Barcelona, we're all great footballing institutions who we're known for playing wavy football. And it's special that they notice you and they see me as the player I am. I'm really excited, especially now I'm here. Everyone is so nice, and you can see it's a big club. I'm excited to play for this beautiful club. I can't wait to start and to see the fans, obviously, in the stadium. He also said, I think that I'm lucky to say that I can play as a central defender, as a right back, sometimes even on the midfield. So again, if required, I might even play you in midfield, really. You, Benjamin White and Declan Rice, I think there's scope to do the John Stones thing you see with City. I expect him to play at right back. I expect him to probably play at centre half as we look to, rest Saliba and White. Probably both of them overplayed at times and needed rest. We saw with Saliba's injury, big him up for returning. I love to hear that, because I remember sitting here, and Nuno Tavares doesn't deserve this, but I like the fact that he says I like to play in defense and things like that. I remember when we sat here and we was reading about Nuno Tavares signing for Arsenal, and you got a fullback. I know the modern day fullback has to go forward, but he's talking about I like to shoot with my right foot. Alarm bells. Anyways, I just like the way Arsenal play is a bit similar to Ajax's style. I like to play from the back. I can see a lot of similarities, especially in the way Arsenal and Ajax play. I love it. You're gassing me. And as I said, I've been saying in my videos, people, I'm gassed about this. As you know, he's represented his country at Euro 2020 and has been called up to the 2022 World Cup squad. 121 appearances for Ajax. Let's see what facts. He has a twin brother. If his brother's anything like him, bring him. He started his, his life in Utrecht. So big him up, He's obviously, I can't say that, but he's of a Rubian descent, and I can't pronounce that, but I know where it is, people. Big him up. We're the Dutch Caribbean sides. You're Jamaican, man. Come true. Apparently he looked up to De Ligt when coming through the ranks at Ajax. Bring De Ligt as well, man. Bring him. Bring them all. Have we met before? He's obviously played at under 17s level for Holland as well. He scored a first goal, first title. Apparently, he ended up picking the perfect time to score his first senior goal, which came against Emmen on May the 2nd, 2021. Playing as a centre-back, he was heavily involved in the build-up before firing a shot from the edge of the box to open the scoring in an eventual 4-0 win. We don't shoot enough from outside the area, so why not? Apparently, he's picked up individual honours as well, people. He's won 2 Eredivisie titles. He's won the league's Player of the Year and Talent of the Year awards, as well as Ajax's Talent of the Year award, and he's won Cariceo's Player of the Year award. Big him up, man. Big him up. Big him up. He becomes the 8th Dutch player to feature for our men's team. And he's been given high praise from Virgil van Dijk. I don't need to explain how good he is, said Van Dijk. And apparently he got praise from Van Basten. Ajax is playing great football thanks to Timber, and the Dutch national team is playing great football thanks to him too. Crazy. Pick him up, man. I'm happy about this signing. Big up Arteta. I knew you was gonna change things. And when you look at the gallery, the pictures again, this signing must have been done time ago. Look at the pictures, people. In fact, this will probably look better for you lot. This has to have been done a hot minute ago. Arteta, let me hold that watch, big bro. You don't need that. Big him up, signing the contract and that. Wavy and that. Hey, media duties and that. Timber and that. This is lit, people. I'm gassed about Timber, man. Big up me Demar as well for showing him some Arsenal love. You're going to be in the thumbnail for this video. You know what? This picture's in the thumbnail, people. So yeah, excitement, gassed. So yeah, we had nothing to worry about. Hopefully Declan Rice is signed today as well. Again, let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button. I'm out.
There's always just that active red light defending. I think like.
Easy.